What's up, Taiwan? How's it going? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's defense minister has said that if China invades, Taiwan is ready to fight to the bitter end. But lawmakers are unhappy with how he's handling the country's sea defense. Some officials say the military has bungled a plan to build a new Navy frigate at the cost of over $700 million. Stash Butler reports.
只要中共的旗帜没有插我们各部会的楼上，他就没有赢。这个战不是我们发起，我们完全就是迎战，迎战就一定是战到最后。
Defiant words from Taiwan's defense minister on Tuesday. His sentiments come at a time when the threat of a Chinese invasion of Taiwan seems more real than ever. To help deter a seaborne attack, Cho had intended to build two 2,000-ton Navy frigates. The ships would carry a price tag of around $760 million. But Taiwanese lawmakers are unhappy. They say the budget was approved for one bigger frigate, not two smaller ones. Now they want answers about why the plan changed and why they were not consulted.
让你们做了大型的巡防舰做不出来的原因是什么？有没有人负责任？有没有单位负责任？那刚好遇到现在这个状况了，那我就直接把原来的案子改成做成2艘小的。
The Navy says the smaller ships need fewer personnel to operate. They also claim that the frigates will perform better on the choppy waters of the Taiwan Strait. But legislators say the change of plan reflects bigger issues, such as whether Taiwan can build the type of ships needed to adequately protect its borders.
造舰能量倒是一个问题。好，国内是不是设下来？你们预算支出后有结余，有没有挪用到其他项目的问题？
Both government and opposition officials agree that Taiwan's military does need increased funding for its maritime defences. But where that money goes, and whether or not the ships can be built, is still a point of contention. Alex Chen and Stash Butler for TaiwanPlus.
A report from Taiwan's National Audit Office has revealed that more than $670,000 worth of military equipment bought from the United States was defective. The audit found 35 cases between 2017 and 2021 where deliveries were broken or non-functioning when the military came to use the equipment. All of these items were placed into storage for some time before testing. The U.S. has rejected claims for compensation, saying it's too late. The discovery has led to calls from Taiwan lawmakers for the military to properly test and inspect purchases after they are delivered. Taiwan's Vice President William Lai has completed the first full day of his visit to Palau. Lai is on a 3-day trip to help boost the Pacific Island nation's tourism industry, which was hit hard by the COVID pandemic. He also saw the results of some of Taiwan's collaborative projects in the country. That included breaking ground on a new road built with Taiwanese funding, and there was a visit to the government's technical mission that shares agricultural tech with Palau. The island nation is one of Taiwan's 14 diplomatic allies and a close partner in the Pacific region. Taiwan's landmass is moving about 30 millimeters to the southeast every year. That's according to a recent Facebook post by the country's Central Weather Bureau. The Bureau installed hundreds of GPS systems around the island and discovered that Taiwan's motion doesn't happen only during its frequent earthquakes. The country also moves slightly before and after large temblors. Geologists hope the observations can help with predicting future quakes. Lawmakers in Taiwan are calling for action after Taipei's National Palace Museum allegedly covered up the destruction of 3 priceless artifacts. Taiwan's premier says the government may investigate. And as John Van Trieste reports, it's now the center of a political clash.
Centuries of history smashed on the floor. This porcelain bowl from the collection of Taipei's National Palace Museum is one of 3 precious artifacts found in pieces at the museum in recent years. Museum director Umi Cha confirmed one was broken by staff. He says the other 2 were already damaged when the boxes were opened. But those claims are being questioned by opposition lawmakers.
如他们所说的前两岸是打开来的时候就已经有损毁，如同他提供给我们的报告资料的话，那应该要把相关的影片是让大家清楚的能够知道，他的确是开箱的时候就有，而不是只有透过报告方式让大家理清而已。因为的确我们也接到陈情人表示，他这前2件可能也是人为造成的。
The museum's director was appointed by the ruling party, and with opposition parties alleging a cover-up and calling for an investigation, the issue is now putting one of Taiwan's top tourist attractions at the center of a political dispute. They say the evidence provided by the museum was questionable.
双龙小碗破碎的照片不是第一现场，第一现场照片是被隐匿。整个的行政调查为什么拖了3个月以上？
With around 700,000 artifacts, the National Palace Museum holds one of the largest collections of Chinese art in the world. The pieces were shipped from China last century by the then-ruling Kuomintang Party during the Chinese Civil War. Opposition politicians say the public deserves more transparency. Taiwan's premier has weighed in.
这一方面，他应该把它交代清楚。你说国人也在等待嘛？那这个交代清楚。另外，我也会来了解这怎么一回事。
The government has yet to commit to a full investigation, but for now, it's brought further attention on how Taiwan relates to its past and its Chinese heritage. Asnaya Zhou and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
A group of students from Taiwan's Donghua University are performing at a major dance festival in central India. As Rick Glatt reports, the two countries are enjoying a growing friendship.
On the streets of a city in central India, a rare performance by a troupe of dancers from indigenous groups in Taiwan. These students are from National Donghua University on Taiwan's east coast. They're the stars of the 5-day Ubdav Ustav International Dance and Cultural Festival.
我们相信我们所学习的都是以传统为主，然后我们想要将台湾的16族的传统的文化，然后带到这里，然后让大家更认识台湾的原住民族。
Ubdav Ustav is celebrating its silver jubilee and a return to full-scale activities after 2 years of COVID disruptions. To mark the occasion, the festival partnered with Taiwan and, for the first time, invited Taiwanese dancers to join the program.
We are happy to joining the Taiwan with our country. We will think that our ties are, our bonds are strong and stronger, and this is a cultural exchange. It will give long impact on both the countries' relationship.
Taiwan's representative to India opened the festival, flagging the two countries' shared values.
Taiwan is also famous to be a paradise of foods, natural wonders, and bubble tea.
Taiwan-India ties have been warming in recent years, with an uptick in diplomatic, cultural, and economic exchanges.
We have seen that there's a growing bond harmony between India and Taiwan, and I believe that it was very clear that the relations are moving in the right direction, and I feel that now that Taiwan has opened up, the exchanges between India and Taiwan are resuming too. So definitely there are common values. Democracy is of course one of the common values that we have been talking about specifically since the emergence of the Indo-Pacific construct. But apart from that, there are shared interests. Of course, China is one factor. I won't say that China is defining India-Taiwan relationship, but if we look back at what happened in 2020 and 2021, Taiwan and India are the only two countries that had to be the victim of China's aggression.
This aggression means Taiwan is often denied a voice internationally. And more than 2 years of strict COVID controls have hampered this type of cultural exchange. These young indigenous Taiwanese performing in India is a sign that Taiwan is keen to be back on the world stage, all singing and all dancing. Ricky and Rick Loward for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of Mexico City decorated with giant skeletons to celebrate the Day of the Dead. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.